Bradley worked for 6 years to do 6 minutes of accurate conducting in the film. That is, may I say something, dude? That is very cool. Just FYI, none of us know what accurate conducting looks like. You could have literally done anything.
He's kind of got a point, right?
Yes.
Lay people on the side. That was comedian and longtime New York resident John Mulaney ribbing Bradley Cooper a bit at the Governor's Awards earlier this year. He was hosting the Academy-sponsored ceremony, and we will see him in just about 9 days at the big Oscar ceremony.
It goes to show it really is an art form, ribbing people and doing it right, striking that right note. He is one of a star-studded lineup of presenters that just got announced, which also includes, you see some of the photos down there, Bad Bunny, Chris Hemsworth, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and Jennifer Lawrence.
Our desk got a little more star-studded just now because we've got the people at the center. Entertainment reporter.
I like that.
Thank you. You're welcome. That's just a nice little ad lib by Danny. But it's not about me. It's about you, buddy. The red carpet. I'm excited. Number one, it's the red carpet, and number two, you know, the stories that you have from the red carpet are just incredible.
Well, thank you so much, and good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Charlene and Danny. I just have to tell you that it never gets old for me. I'm working Oscar number 37. I started in 1983 when Dustin Hoffman was on the red carpet. It was a little simpler there. You put the tripod out the morning of the event. Now our space is reserved Thanksgiving of the previous year.
Right.
I'll remember I was on live TV for CNN, and I turned around thinking he might be there, and there he was. It was just the beginner's luck, you know? And there's been a lot of stories since then, but here's what never gets old. The emotions run so high on the red carpet, and what they don't tell you is the fear involved. Everybody's nervous. If you're presenting, you're afraid of tripping. If you're a possible winner, you're afraid about your speech. Now, there's one class of person who's just calm. That tends to be the spouse of a nominee. Rachel Weisz up for an Oscar, Daniel Craig very chill.
Now, you have a front row seat to see this transformative moment when these people's lives literally change in seconds.
That's what never gets old. The possibility of seeing, forget they're famous for a second. These are people whose lives have just changed in an instant, and we see them backstage 10, 15 minutes later, and it's really great. One time, Gwyneth Paltrow won for Shakespeare in Love, and she had a very ill-fitting dress on because she had changed outfits on the day of the Oscars, and they were still sewing it as she arrived. I saw the people in there sewing that Ralph Lauren pink dress. It became sort of iconic, right?
I know the one.
So I asked her, what was going through your mind at the moment that they called your name? She looked at me and she just said, "Holy blank." And she said the word blank so you can put it on TV.
What's the one with Al Gore?
Well, one of the cool things is you never know who you're going to meet on Oscars red carpet. And one time, Al Gore was there with Leonardo DiCaprio. They came together. This was when An Inconvenient Truth won 2 Oscars for Song and Best Documentary. But before that, he was on the red carpet, and I said, Mr. Vice President, you know, they always like to be called whatever their highest former title was. So I said, Mr. Vice President, is this your first time at the Oscars? And he said, yes, but Sandy, it's not my first Oscar experience. So, of course, I asked, that sounds interesting, and he tells the following story. He is vice president. He's in Air Force Two, flying across the United States, watching the Oscar show, when his college roommate wins an Oscar. What? Tommy Lee Jones for The Fugitive. They were roommates for 3 years.
Wow.
Okay? So he picked up the phone and called the famous White House switchboard, famous because it can find anybody at any time, and said, I'd like to talk to Tommy Lee Jones. So what happens next is the White House switchboard calls back and says, Mr. Vice President, you are in the room. Last question from Mr. Jones. You'll have him after that. and there was a few buzz. And you've got to imagine Al Gore telling the story. And the next thing he hears is one of the workers going, "Who's this?" And he says, "This is Al Gore, Vice President of the United States." At which point the guy says, "Don't be calling here," and hung up.
No way.
And I said, "Did you get him back?" He goes, "Not that night." Because they go from one room to another. It'd be like chasing a rabbit or something.
So you go from like the vice president story to Liza Minnelli. I mean,
Well, it's great on the red carpet. You can interview Will.i.am and Liza Minnelli within about 10 or 15 minutes.
And you did.
And I did.
Yeah.
And you got to kind of roll with the changes. One time I suggested to Melissa Leo that she appeared so nervous that I said, "Better have a cocktail." And she did. And then when she won, well, she had a drink.
Wow.
So what happens then was, my favorite though was Liz Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor goes back a few years, and this was in the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion, this was the night, as a matter of fact, that this happened. That was a very elegant place, and there was a lockdown, and it was after the show, and I couldn't get down to my live location, so I literally saw my entire career passing in front of my eyes. I expected to be fired. And so what happened next was that I ran down a hall to the freight elevator. At the lip of the elevator, I tripped and fell.
Whoa.
And then I saw one of the world's most famous hands extended next to the most famous jewel in the world, and the soft voice of the superstar said, "Sandy, darling, where's the fire?"
it was her.
That was her.
And that was her.
Whoa.
That story alone would sell your book. We need Sandy.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah.
That would be a bestseller.
But
So many
it's
iconic
wonderful, the
stories.
excitement of it.
Yeah.
Finally, I'm no fashion expert, but invariably the dress I like the best on the red carpet reads the worst and is always among the worst the next day.
Oh, okay. And it is a red carpet. Back to red.
Yes, it is back to red. Kate Winslet wore sea foam one year, and I thought, wow, that's stunning. The next day, and still, it's among the worst dresses ever worn.
So what do you make of this Sunday, a week from Sunday? What do we think is going to happen?
Well, I think it's a very interesting race. The closest race is in the category of Best Actress. That is Emma versus Lily for Killers, and there are other nominees, but they've each won a few. That's when it makes it very exciting. Also, ratings are going to be good because of the blockbusters. When there are big movies at stake, history shows that stakeholders tune in.
Nobody better in the business than you, my friend.
Yeah.
We love you. We love the stories.
I hope everybody enjoyed all those stories. What an iconic moment to listen to those stories.
Thank you. We're going to see you, Joel Gargiulo, who is stepping in for me here at Eyewitness News. We'll be out there together on the red carpet, and we'll be with you from there next week.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sandy.
Looking forward to the great coverage coming up in a little more than a week. Sandy, thank you. Channel 7, of course, your home for the Oscars. Earlier start this year, so it's going to be even more exciting. The awards handed out a week from Sunday, March 10th, 7 p.m. right here on Channel 7. Sandy,